Hello students, this is lecture 4 and today's topic is how to configure a server and the WordPress configuration. So here we start with the presentation. Recall some topics. Our previous topic is web client and server architectures and basic fundamental of to develop a website, domain name system configurations, and how to buy domain and how to buy a server and server hosting, type of server hosting, and DNS configuration. After successfully install the DNS configuration, we need a server to run a website. So what is a WordPress? WordPress is a free and open source software. Free means no, is not, you can't pay to any type of cost, and you can easily download from the official website of WordPress. The WordPress is also known as a type of the content management system. It is totally work on PHP and Mysql. So PHP is a type of the programming language. It's a combination of CSS, HTML, JavaScripts, and Mysql. The backend is it is used as a database. So function for WordPress has to be installed on the web server to store the web contents. WordPress is totally based on the PHP and the databases. It's used to create a responsive smoothly websites. Before WordPress installation, make sure your DNS configuration must be correct and working. Sometime DNS configuration will take 24 to 48 hours to propagate the IP addresses, and such as WordPress web developing software and many other software such as Drupal, Magento, and Joomla. So now we start the practical views. So first of all, you go to your server hosting brand like Big Rocks and GoDaddy, and then log in your account. This is my account, and go to for list search and orders. And this is my account. This is my multi-domain Linux hosting from USA, and register domain is kernelalarm.in. Click on this section. Scroll and choose manage web hosting. This is my domain, multi-domain Linux hosting from USA, Texas, and this is my hosting name, servers, admin details, chain details, everything's there. And I'm choose manage web hosting. To candidates, this is my C panel. The C panel is known as control panel. It's a collection of the tools. So first of all, we use domain section, add-on domains. Add-on domains used to connect or redirect the domain in server files, such as I'm type my domain name is shulinpictures.in. You can click on add domain. After clicking this add domain, you can see your domain has already added. After this section, you go back main page of cPanel. Now second important thing is database. Now we need a database. Now we going to create a database. Going on section database and going for MySQL database wizard. In this section, you can create a database. So now we start to create a database. First of all, open a notepad. To create the database, my create database, like my name is database is Shulin, and create on next step. Then user then enter the user like shul1 and create a passwords, such as type of passwords, and finally you can last step is create database. After successfully this step, you can see your database has created. MySQL database sections, and you can check. I have already created my database. This is my database. Is created tag Shuling users, and can I rename or delete from this here section. Now second step is completed. Go to back cPanel, and the third one is file manager. Click on file manager section. File manager is a collection of the web folders. They're all files of website has been stored. Click on public HTML section, and these are all websites running on this server. Find your folder. This folder is created by the add-on domains, the shulingpictures.in. Now open this domain and install WordPress. Now you can see that I'm open the folder shulingpictures.in, upload, select file, and I am going to install WordPress. You can download the WordPress from official website of WordPress. You can search on Google, download WordPress, and you can see that the WordPress, and download the zip file of WordPress. Now this is WordPress 4.8. Click on this section, and you can see that the WordPress is on process. It 100% completed. Now it's ready to use. I'm clicking this link, go back, okay, up one level, go to shulingpictures.in, refresh, after reload and refreshing, you can see in the zip file as WordPress has been installed successfully. Now this select and extract the files. Extract file. Now you can see the WordPress folder is ready. Select this zip file and delete. Now open this WordPress. Select all. Move to shulingpictures.in folder, so delete WordPress, and this is important, and click on move files. Now you can back one level, and you can see the all files, and select WordPress, delete it. Now WordPress has been installed successfully. You can see the most important file of the WordPress is wp-config. The wp-config stores the important information about the database name, user, database password, database host. Is a very important section. Now we have successfully configured the server. So next step is run the WordPress, install your website. So sometime the server taking a 24 to 48 hours to propagate the IP address. If sometime you can go open a new window and type shulingpictures.in, and sometime it shows error and parking page of GoDaddy, Big Rock, etc. So wait for 24 hours. After 24 hours it's ready to install WordPress. You can see that the WordPress is ready to install. Now the second next step is choose language. My language is English United States. Click on continue. Now I need a database name, database user and password, database host. Let's go. To install the WordPress, some important things. The first one is WordPress name. This database name. I am open my notepad and copy this section, database name, and paste here. Then user, copy, paste here. Then password. The password is very strong because database is very important. If database hacked, your website has been hacked. Database host, localhost, same as the table prefix is WP is table prefix. Submit all details. Alright Sparky, you have made through this part of installation WordPress. Communicate with your database. You are ready to time it now. Run the install. Your WordPress installed successfully, guys. Now the what is the site title? The site title is shown in pictures, and the username is, you can type anything. My passwords, type passwords must be a alphanumeric. Email ID, and then so guys, it just going to finish. The site title is shown in pictures. Type username for login WordPress, admin, password alphanumeric, your working email ID, and finally install. Click on install WordPress. Now you are ready to log in. So how to log in, guys? Click on login section, and you are ready. I am going for admin, and this is my password, and login. Your website is ready, guys. The WordPress front page view, you can see Shulin, and right click on visit site. This is the first view of your website. Now your website is on internet and ready to edit and other things. So this is your dashboard of the WordPress, and in my next lecture we learned how to configure WordPress like post, media, pages, comment, appearance, and plugins, and how to design a responsive and creative website. Thank you for watching this. If you have any query, comment this video. You can mail me or WhatsApp me. Thank you for watching this. Thank you.